if you work hard, save money, and do everything right, there's a 90% chance you will never be rich. Not because you're lazy, not because you're stupid, but because the system was never designed for you to win. And today, we're breaking it down. This is hidden wealth, and this is the truth about money they don't teach you. From childhood, you were programmed. Go to school, get good grades, get a safe job, work 40 years, retire comfortably. Sounds responsible, sounds logical. But here's the problem. That path creates workers, not owners, and workers trade time for money. Owners multiply money with systems. The wealthy don't work for money. Money works for them. Pause. Let that sink in. If your income stops when you stop working, you're not building wealth. You're renting survival. Most people confuse high income with wealth. They are not the same. A doctor making $400,000 a year can still be broke. Why? Because wealth is ownership, assets, equity, cash-flowing systems. Income is just fuel. If you burn all your fuel, you never move forward. And most people burn everything they make. Bigger house, new car, lifestyle upgrades. That's not wealth. That's consumption disguised as success. Here's the trap almost no one sees. The more you earn, the more you spend. The more you spend, the more you need to earn. The more you earn, the more you're taxed. And suddenly, you're trapped at a higher level. That promotion, more stress, more responsibility, more lifestyle pressure. But not more freedom. Because freedom requires leverage. And leverage requires ownership. And ownership requires thinking differently. Most people never shift that thinking. Let me ask you something. If you stopped working tomorrow, how long would your money last? 30 days? 3 months? A year? Wealthy people don't ask that question. Because their money keeps moving without them. There are only 3 ways to build real wealth. Ownership of businesses, ownership of equity, ownership of assets that produce cash flow. That's it. Not hourly pay, not salaries, not overtime. Systems. A business is a system. Real estate is a system. Investments are systems. The wealthy focus on acquiring systems. The average person focuses on surviving the month. Different games, different results. Here's the part no one talks about. Most people don't become rich because they don't believe they can. They were taught security over ownership, stability over risk, obedience over creativity. But wealth rewards calculated risk. It rewards patience. It rewards delayed gratification. And that's uncomfortable. So most people stay comfortable. And comfort is expensive. It costs you opportunity. The wealthy understand something most people ignore. Time compounds money. But only if money is invested. If you wait until 40 to start investing seriously, you're fighting math. If you never build assets, you're fighting inflation. If you depend only on earned income, you're fighting time itself. And time always wins. Most people will never be rich because they are playing defense. Pay bills, avoid risk, stay safe. Wealth requires offense. Build, acquire, own, scale. It requires patience when others panic and discipline when others consume. That's rare, and rare outcomes require rare behavior. Here's the reality. Becoming wealthy isn't about luck. It's about understanding the game and choosing to play differently. Most people won't. But if you're watching this, you already feel something isn't right. And that's the first step. Because once you see the system, you can't unsee it. This is hidden wealth. Subscribe if you want to understand how money actually works, because wealth isn't earned, it's engineered. See you in the next one.